Welcome to my page. Today we are going to look at logarithmic quadratic equation, or you can call it quadratic logarithmic equation. So we have various questions from number 1 to number 6. So let's attend to them one by one. It's still the same process. The only difference is because of the quadratic. If you know how to solve quadratic equation, which we solve in during the indices, so it will be very simple for you to attend. So let's solve number 1. Number 1, log 2 to base 3 plus 2 log s to base 3 equals log bracket open 7x minus 3 to base 3. So remember, in our laws of logarithm, plus changes to multiplication. So we do it right away. Log 2 to base 3 bracket, or you go log s raised to the power of 2 to base 3 equals log 7 minus 3, everything in bracket, to base 3. Still write the same thing. So take one of the log 3 to base 3 into 2 times s squared plus equals log bracket open 7x minus 3 to base 3. So this will be log 2s squared to base 3 equals log bracket open 7x minus 3 to base 3. This is similar to this, you cancel it. So you have your 2x squared equals 7x minus 3. So you collect like term, or you make it quadratic, 2x squared minus 7x minus, if minus is crossing equality sign, it changes to positive, 3 equals 0. You solve it by factorization method, quadratic. That's why it is called logarithmic quadratic equation. We are now in quadratic, so we factorize by factorization. By factorization, remember, I told you in indices that you multiply the coefficients of s squared by the number here. So whatever you get, you find the factors of that number, that when you multiply, you give the result of the multiplication here, and when you add them, you have. So now, let's multiply 2 multiplied by this, we have 6. That is plus 6, okay? So we'll look for the 2 factors of 6, that when we multiply, we have plus 6, and when we add them, we have minus 7. That is 2 into 6, we have 3, then 3 into 3, 1. 2 times 2, we have, if you put plus 2 plus 3, if you multiply it, you have plus 6. But if you add these 2 plus 3, you will not have minus 7. So in that case, these 2 factors cannot go. So we use 6 and 1 itself. 6 and 1 as the factor of itself. So you change the sign. Here you can put negative, since we are looking for negative here. And also put negative here, because negative times negative will give you plus. 1 times 6 will give you 6, and everything is solved. So we will write it by saying 2x squared. You can write any of these. 6x minus x, which is 1x, plus 3 equals 0. So what is common to here? You factorize these two and these two. So 2x is common. 2x is common into 2x squared divided by 2x, we have x. Into this place, we have minus 3. What is common here? Minus 1. Minus 1 into minus x, you have x. Minus plus, we have minus 3, and that is all. So you write one of the brackets, 2x minus 1 into x minus 3. Your answer is 0. So you write 2x minus 1 equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0. That is quadratic for you. And so if you want to solve it one by one, 2x minus is equals to 1, x is equals to 1 over 2. And when you come here, x is equals to 3. So these are the values of x. These are the values of x. So it is simple, not difficult as it looks. So let's solve number 2 here. Number 2, we have log x to base 2 plus log bracket open x minus 4 to base 2, everything is equals to 5. Everything equals 5. So since it's plus, we apply multiplication rule. So you say log x, multiplication now you say into x minus 4 to base 2 equals 5. Isn't it? So we now have log. If you open this one, you can have this times this, we have x squared. 4x into 4, we have 4x, like this is equals to 5. So it is very easy. Very easy. So what we'll do now, remember, we can write it in index form. In index form, 5 becomes the power of 2. In index form, comma, x squared minus 4x is equals to 2 raised to the power of 5. You get it? So we now have to bring this one back. S 2 raised to the power of 5 is 32. So you bring the 32 back to here to form your quadratic. Equals 0. Are you following? Just go back. If you don't understand, you follow it again, step by steps. If you have any question, just put it in the comment section. So we also factorize again. Multiply the coefficients of d, which is 1 times this. We are going to get 32. So what are the factors of 32? And when you multiply, you have minus 32. Remember, you have minus 32. And when you add them, you have minus 4. So we have 2 here. We have 1, 6, 2 again, 8, 2 into this, 2, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can pair them. 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8. You can have 8 and 4. You understand? Because we see that we are looking for minus 4. So the bigger one should carry minus, and this one plus. So minus 8 plus 4, we have minus 4. And when you multiply minus times minus, you have minus 8 times 4, you have 30. So that solves the whole issue. So if I will put it in our equation, in place of this minus 4x, I have x squared minus, you can write any of them. If you want to write 8, fine, minus 8x plus 4x minus 32 equals 0. Equals 0. So factorize these 2 and these 2. X is common. We have x minus 8. What is common here? 4 plus 4. Plus 4 into you have x minus plus minus is minus. 32 divided by 4 is 8. We have 0. So we have x plus 4 into x minus 8. So like we did here, your x plus 4 equals 0, or x minus 8 equals 0. So from here, your x equals to minus 4, x is equals to 8. But this value, the value of logarithm cannot be in negative. If you insert this one to check, you are going to get negative logarithm. So the value of x s cannot be negative here. Cannot be negative. Therefore, the value of x is equals to 8. So it's simple. Just simple as ABC. So I've solved 1 or 2 more. Then I'll leave the rest for you to solve. Number 3, we have log x base 4 plus log bracket open x minus 12 close bracket to base 4. Everything is equals to 3. You can see it, this equation. So let's go again. This is plus, we change it to multiplication. Log x into x minus 12 base 4 is equals to 3. It's similar to this one we just solved. So we have this will be the power of 4 in index form. Comma x into x minus 12 is equals to 4 raised to the power of 3. 4 raised to the power of 3. And we open the bracket to be x squared minus 12x is equals to 4 raised to the power of 3 is what? 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So we have our 64 here, which we can change it to proper quadratic equation. So we have x squared minus 12x minus, if this one is coming, crossing equality sign, 0. So let's check and see by factorization method. Factorize by factorization. Comma. You find the factor of this. The coefficient of this one is already 1. 1 multiplied by 64 is 64. So you divide your 64. You have 2 here, 3, 2, 2 again, 1, 6, 2, 8, 2, 4, 2, 2, and 2 what? This. So you have how many 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 raised to the power of 6 will give you 64. So now let's find the two factors that when we add, we'll have minus 12, and when we multiply, we'll have minus 64. So if we have 8, 8, it will not work. How are we going to do it? No way. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 is what? 8. That's 16. 2 times 2, 4. Good. Now, we have higher negative here, so we apply negative here and put plus. That is how you can check it always. So, minus 16 plus 4, you have minus 12. And when you multiply them, it will give you. So, that's also a problem. So, we can proceed. X squared minus 16x plus 4x minus 64 equals 0. So factorize these two and these two. X is common. We have x. 16x divided by x, we have 16. Close bracket. What is common here? Plus 4. 4x divided by 4, we have x. Plus minus, we have minus. 64 divided by 4, we have 16 equals 0. So that is all. We have x plus 4 in bracket x minus 16 plus equals to 0. So we now have x plus 4 equals 0, or x minus 16 equals 0. Our x is equals to minus 4, x is equals to 16. This cannot be, the negative value cannot be. Once you substitute the value into the equation, you won't be able to get it properly. So the minus 4 cannot be. So the value, negative value, x cannot be negative. Not be negative. Therefore, our x is equals to 16. That solves the problem. So, I believe with these few examples, we can solve the rest. If you have any issue, just put it in the comment section. Now let me solve one more and call it a day. Like number 4. Let's solve number 4, which is log. See your number 4. Number 4 is log x to base 5 plus log 2x minus 9 is equals to 1. It's equals to 1. So let's solve it using the same style. We have log, it's still my plus is multiplication, x into 2x minus 9 base 5, remember, is equals to 1. So in index form, comma, x into 2x minus 9 is equals to 5 raised to the power of 1. This one becomes the power of this, which is 5. So we now have 2x squared minus 9x is equals to 5. So bring your 5 into this side. We have 2x squared minus 9x minus 5 equals to 0. So multiply these two by 5, we have 10. So we're looking for two factors that will multiply, we have minus 10. And when we add, we have minus 9. Okay, so factors of 10, we have 2 and 5. So, but if you add these two, you cannot get 9. So we use 10 and itself. 10 minus 10 and plus 1. So minus 10 plus 1, you have minus 9. Minus 10 times 1, you still have minus 10. So it goes. Okay, so I have 2x squared minus 10x plus x plus 1 is still the same thing as x minus 5, or equals 0. So what is common to here, to this pair here, this pair, and this pair? We have 2x is common. 2x squared divided by 2x, we have x minus 10x divided by this, we have 5. What is common here? Plus x minus 10 equals 0. Okay, so let's bring out our solution. Here is plus 1, not x. Plus 1. Plus 1 into x minus 5 equals 0. So, how do we solve? Your 2x plus 1 equals 0, or x minus 5 equals 0. Your 2x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to minus half, comma, x is equals to 5. From our previous example, you know that this cannot be defined. This cannot be the value of x. So your x is 5. So that is the answer. So just follow the examples. Follow the examples and see how you can solve them. On your own, write them down on your rough paper. Solve it. Don't read it as if it's a textbook. You must solve. Go to your textbook. Go to anywhere you have more exercise. Do. Anyone you cannot do, just bring it to our comment section. We'll attend to it. Thank you and bye for now.